Hey, it's Coach2K with Coach2K.com bringing you my review of NBA2K17 Prelude. Here you can see Coach 2K chatting with Coach K, getting invited to the Olympic squad. Interesting bit of trivia. A couple years ago, I was out in Vegas, same time USA basketball was when Paul George got hurt, staying in the same hotel with Coach K. So both Coach K and Coach 2K were in the same hotel at the same time. However, I did not receive the phone call asking me to come play for the Olympic team. I did, however, meet Kevin Durant, talk to him for a second, and that was kind of cool. So anyway, I did the face scan thing. That was a mangled mess, so I ended up just creating a player from the presets. And then I joined Louisville, and I went through and played the games that were available there. There were just 2 halves, 6 minutes each. The Olympic game was 4 quarters, I think, of 6 minutes, and you just played your part. I did the 2KU, went through some of that. I thought that was pretty nice as far as being able to get a feel for the gameplay. And, I think this year the dribbling feels a lot better. As far as the rest of it goes, I think we really won't know until the hardcore gamers really get their hands on it and, find out, push the envelope of what can be done. So anyway, I thought this Olympic game was fun. I'm not a real flashy my player, just a pretty basic player. So, I'm not going to score like 20-some points. Only thing I noticed here, you can see that he did a spin move right there and he lost the ball. And that was the first of 4 possessions where my guy on my team lost the ball. So here I got to dribble to the corner stupidly. And then he loses the ball. And then I throw it over here. I think that's Paul George. And he decides, hey, you know what? That looks like a good idea. I'm going to do the same thing. So that was the 3rd possession. This is the end of the half. I'm trying to challenge the 3 there. Luckily, he misses it. So here in the next possession, same thing. It's going to dribble right into the defense and lose the ball, which I thought was just crazy. I'm not sure why your offensive guys decide to do that. He missed the shot, but so a couple transition buckets. I was able to get some assists, and that was some good basketball. I thought a couple times Australia did some nice things, where a couple backdoor cuts. I think this is one of them where that's kind of how Australia would play. USA basketball, a lot of just standing around on offense. That's kind of what they did here too. Here, this is my play of the Prelude. I challenge the 3. I get out on the break. I get a nice dunk and an AM1. So that was my highlight. I think it's the only highlight I had. I couldn't score, I couldn't shoot, I couldn't get open. So I have no idea what I'm doing at the moment. So it takes me like all year to learn how to play. You can see the new meters on the free throws. I didn't really pay attention to that. I just watched his hands and do what I usually do. So I'll probably end up shutting those things off like I do each year. One thing I thought was interesting here, I got a steal there. That ended up being pretty easy. I was going to try and lob it, but I couldn't do it. I tried to hit triangle twice or whatever it is that you're supposed to do. And so I ended up just having to shoot it, and I got fouled, and I hit both of my free throws. So I hit all 3 free throws. Now, this is an interesting thing that I noticed. If you played the AI, Annie, you'll notice you can kind of get them to the point where they kind of freeze and they don't do anything. So this is back this year. That happens there. He's like, what's going on? How come I... So evidently in international play, you can only hold it for 5 seconds. Another transition. That really wasn't transition, but I still was able to get the trailer for the 3. Here's another case where he just, I'm just going to show it to the defense and give it away. And I think on this possession, I get the same thing where the AI just doesn't do anything. Can't remember what happens here. So we'll find, oh, another steal. So what is that, like 6 of them just in the time that I've been out there? And here I get beat backdoor because I fall asleep. He didn't hit it, but I thought that was some good offense on Australia's part. For some reason, I think I said Brazil earlier, but I meant Australia. So here's another one of those where I just am up, crowding my offensive player I'm defending, and again, we get the I'm not going to do anything. This is a nice little down screen, and then I think that's Paul George. He hits a nice three from deep. So, I think there's another one or two of these where they just don't do anything. The AI doesn't, and I just thought that was kind of odd. But overall, I thought the Prelude was pretty good. I had fun playing through all the games. I upgraded my shirt. Obviously, they'd like you to get some VC and order that stuff. I wish the VC from each year would carry over. Especially since we're buying it. That would be nice. I could see if we weren't buying it, not carrying it over, but it would be really great if I have 40, 50,000 VC that I could just carry it over to the next year. And I'm so sure some of you guys have some more. But anyway, that's my review of the NBA 2K17 Prelude. You can have a look at my stats here in a second. So let me know in the comments what you think of the Prelude if you played it. And if you get a chance to play, I'll see you on court.